Hello, and how are you? Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time watching. I am Selena here as Sunny Sage 11, and I hope you're having a great day. As I'm recording this, it's a beautiful Friday, first Friday in the month of June. It's actually a holiday, it's a Memorial Day in Korea, June the 6th. And I just came back from the grocery store. I actually went out to a restaurant to get one of my favorite Korean dishes, which is called doso bibimbap. If you've never tried Korean food, I highly recommend it. They have so much variety, so many flavors. It's amazing. And this one is like, I've loved this dish from the beginning. It's like a hot stone pot with like rice, meat, vegetables, eggs. This place, they put cheese in there. It's like, I think for me they're like the best bibimbap, or doso bibimbap. It's like, for me they're like the best. So just came back. I have some green tea ice cream in my fridge. I have been on like a matcha frenzy. I don't know, I've always loved green tea, but lately, like, matcha desserts. I found some matcha chocolate at a supermarket last week. It was actually matcha chocolate with like a matcha cookie baked into it. It was amazing. So got some matcha ice cream in the fridge, which I hope to enjoy after I record this video. And so yeah, welcome if this is your first video of this 30 video challenge that I'm doing. It's still likely the 30-day video challenge, but I'm going to say 30-day-ish video challenge. This is the home stretch. We'll get them, they will get finished. I'm trying to honor the feedback that I give on the channel, which is about listening to your body's, rhythm. Sometimes if you need to take a rest, then take a rest. Let yourself have that time and space that you need. I moved about 2 weeks ago. I just got internet last weekend, so gradually getting myself settled into my new place, which is really looking nice. One thing that I added, maybe I can pan up if it can show, I don't know. My ceiling is so high. I have like these LED string lights that I bought, so I have them like going from my window and up this part of my wall and wrapping around by the kitchen side. It's really cute, so at night I can have a nice little vibe and like ambiance in the apartment. It's really nice. So yeah, for the topic of this video, this came to me about, I think, over a week ago. I just jotted it on a post-it, and I was like, I need to talk about this because it's something that really helped me heal and let go of putting expectations upon people, as far as recognizing we're all on a different stage of our life's journey and the different lessons that we're learning. We're always, in a way, working on ourselves. There's room to improve all the time. And I came to the understanding, and what helped me let go and not cling so tightly to like, I hope this person changes, or I hope that person changes. It's what helped me forgive my parents. They're still human like me, and it's helped me improve my relationship with my parents. When I left Ohio last year, I knew something that would be necessary for me to make the step abroad on a more permanent basis. I knew that it involved me needing to be forgiving of my parents, to give them the benefit of the doubt, and just kind of turn over a new leaf. I mean, I didn't have like a tumultuous relationship, but when you think back to childhood, I'm like, oh, this could have been better. But I'm like, it is what it is. I am in the driver's seat of my life, and whatever the past was, like, that's not the conclusion of my story. Like, I'm writing my own story, and we have different characters who play a role in this story of our lives. And I realized, well, I'm still the main character. I still have a say in how this story is going to move forward. And that really helped me let go, release, see them as human beings who are still learning life lessons as well, and to just have this sense of peace in my communication with them. So what helped me is just understanding, and this is not just for family, this can be for friends, acquaintances, people that we just run into and have that, 1 or 2 minute conversation with. But the gist is that people can't give you what they can't give to themselves. So if there is something that you're hoping to get from someone, like maybe you're hoping that they'll see you in a certain way, or you're hoping that they'll acknowledge you, or they'll show up in a certain way, or not exhibit a certain negative or toxic behavior. If you flip it around, it's like, well, is that person able to give themselves what they need to be better, to heal, to move in a more forward direction. If they can't give that to themselves, then it's very difficult and challenging for them to give that to you. And so that for me is what helped me, again, let go, release, and just figure out, well, what can I do to help myself feel loved and cared for and nurtured? Like, what helps my emotional well-being for how I want to live and how I want to feel? And I can't turn that power over to someone else. I have to be the one who embodies what it is that I'm looking for, and giving that to myself, because it also works the other way around. When I'm able to give to myself in a healthy way through self-love, then I can show up better for other people. I can be present, I can listen. So it kind of goes back to that self-love, that self-care, that building up of our potential, working on those parts of ourselves that need growth. It's like once we give that to ourselves and we lift that up and we make that better and we get rid of what is not needed, then we can show up better for other people in our lives, whether they're friends, family, whether they're just the person we're seeing at the store or having that brief conversation with. So it's like, yeah, what we can give to ourselves in a healthy way makes it better for us to give this to another person. So that's what I came to. This may not be a long video, but that's the message that I have for today, is that if we want to show up for other people, how can we give and nurture that in ourselves so we can show up for other people, to give them love, attention, patience, care, kindness. We have to give it to ourselves, and vice versa. It's like, well, if they can't give it to themselves, then how can I expect them to reciprocate or give that to me? So the more we work on ourselves, the better we can be for other people. So that is my message, and I hope that you will like this video. You can subscribe to the channel, help grow the community. I had been off YouTube for a few years. I guess I kind of disappeared, working on myself. Some of the things that I'm talking about are things that I was working through, like healing, forgiving family members, and it's helped me come to a much more lighter sense of self and peace, just more mental clarity. So thank you for watching. I hope that this spoke to you, and I will see you in the next video, which will be coming soon. So thank you. Take care. Have a wonderful day.